Y'all know that we're Embrace the Sook 21.
Correct.
And I'm Spencer.
And I am still Daniel.
This is episode 5 of the Fred Dibnah's Made in Britain series. This week we're talking water and boilers.
Interesting.
We all like water. We all occasionally will be boiling over in anger sometimes.
This is true. So it's relevant. This is exactly what it means, probably.
I've never been wrong in an accurate prediction yet.
Never.
But I know most people watching this are probably hungover right now. So
we're going to speak quietly. Just kidding.
Very quietly. We're not going to speak quietly. They know that. That's how you got volume control.
Yeah, anyway. There you go.
Yeah, but anyway, let's keep this shorter than in the last episode.
True. Oh, man.
3, 2, 1.
4 weeks into their grand tour of Britain's industrial past, Fred Dibnah and his steersman Alf Molyneux are making good progress. They've been running a full head of steam from the Scottish borders to the northeast of England.
I'm on my way to Sunderland to look at a great pumping station that was built to cater for the ever-increasing demand for more water. With the invention of the steam engine, far more water was needed than ever before to run the engines and equip Britain's new industries. This is Rye Oak Pumping Station, built by the Sunderland and South Shields Water Company in 1868.
Wow.
The station ceased operating in 1967 after a century of pumping water.
Hello, Fred.
Wow.
You found us. Well done.
And it contains 2 of the finest beam engines in all of Great Britain, which are maintained in running order by a dedicated bunch of volunteers.
These great rocking beams are like a huge version of a simple garden pump. The beams transmit steam power via long connecting rods to pumps located at the bottom of a 250-foot deep shaft.
Wow.
3 Lancashire boilers make steam to drive the engines.
What do you think of these then? Can you go on?
Them are heckish long connecting rods, aren't they, compared with a lot of water pumping engines.
Yeah. Imagine the manpower and the toil that went into making these. Even digging the shaft, 250 feet. 1860s, all done by hand.
Yeah, that's a fur old crankshaft, isn't it?
Let's have a look at this maker's plate.
Hey?
There we are. Hawthorns, 1868.
Brass plates are looking
Lovely,
like
isn't
that, isn't it? They made boat engines and all.
They did. They made trains, boat engines, ships as well. Would you like to try starting one of these engines?
Well,
here we go.
Levers.
Well, go and try it.
We'll have a go. I know it's like a bit of a knack, innit?
It is. Here.
Yeah,
You have to step up. We've got a step, seems short. You're going to need the top step as well. We're going to put quite a few turns on the steam valve, so if you can open that, I'll tell you when to stop. Okay, that's about fine.
Yeah.
And we're going to lift these 2 fully and just hold them open.
Both at equal.
Both at the same time, I'm afraid.
Bloody hell. Now what happened?
And now put them down, drop them down, and go on to these 2, lift those 2.
These 2?
Yeah, quick as you can. All right. And put them down, shut, steam right off.
Right, how many tons did that beam weigh?
22 tons.
What?
Took a team of 44 horses to pull each beam all the way from the banks of the River Tyne where they were built. Imagine that. When they got to the Sunderland Bridge, the tollkeeper took one look and he went, "There's no way you're bringing that over my bridge." But they got here somehow, so they must have got across in the dead of night. Right, we'll put just a little bit more steam on, Fred. Okay, that's fine. So you can see how you can control the strokes and even the direction of the beam using these valves.
Wow.
We'll close that off now. Beautiful.
The water supply has been restored.
Excellent.
Large pumping stations.
That's amazing. That
That's
he can
so
control
cool.
Such a huge pump with just that.
20, what did you say, 22 tons?
Yeah.
Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's just, maybe I can't fathom steam power.
Yeah.
Like it's like hydraulic power, right? I mean, I know it's not anything like hydraulic power, but steam fills a cavity and makes shit happen, right?
Yeah. It's steam, and like when you harness it and you make pressure, that's the pressure is what can help you do work. Like
Gotcha.
move these machineries, push a 100-ton locomotive, things like that.
Got it.
Push Fred Dibnah's steam engine.
Yeah, I was just like, I get it, but I don't get it, And I'm like, okay. Anyway, that's more of a scientific question. What does steam do? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm good.
I'm sure someone smarter than us is already down in the comments writing down a novel.
No one like that exists, Spencer. We know that is. Oh my God. Yes. If it weren't for my constantly being reminded of what foot or what shoe goes on what foot, man. It's a miracle. It's a miracle, man. Anyway,
I'm sure with being a dad, your son is gonna come home one day and ask about steam engines, and they're learning something.
He has to
be. Did they still teach that shit in school?
I don't know, but I know when I count his fingers, I always only count to 9, just to humble him. Like, you got 9 fingers, bro.
He certainly would if he worked in there.
Yeah, he would. Oh my God, but it's so cool that he can go to a place like this and play with the fucking levers. I mean, not everyone could do that. I know that.
Right, right. Only Dibnah. Only Dibnah.
Like Ryhope were built to provide clean drinking water after the discovery that cholera outbreaks in the first half of the 19th century were caused by contaminated drinking water. The two 100 horsepower beam engines straddle 3 stories of the engine house. The clean water was pumped from aquifers running through limestone rocks 250 feet underground.
To a bed, a long way away, you'd use a laser beam.
Oh, yeah.
These guys had a piece of string in their eyes.
Yeah. Well, we're a bit like that.
Yeah.
Balls and arrows.
They only generate about 100 horsepower. They would pump 81.5 gallons every stroke. 10 strokes a minute, 24 hours a day.
And what did you pump in the 24-hour period?
24 hours, about 1 million gallons of water.
Gallons.
Yeah.
Right, that lovely smell of steam, eh? Yeah.
Beam engine, where the engine's got the name from, the big beams.
How did they actually get these beams into position?
Well,
Because you can see they couldn't get them in through the doors.
They actually came up with the walls and they jacked them up with great blocks of wood. Then they came.
They built it to this floor level.
Yeah.
Winched the beams in, then built this huge roof over the top of them.
Over the top.
And the roof actually ties the building together as well. The size of the timbers we've got and the trusses in the roof.
When did they ever drop one, and things went wrong?
They dropped the beam.
Yeah, they did,
Yeah, they must have.
Yeah.
See the eyelets?
Yeah,
The idea was that roof would take the weight of that beam.
Yeah.
Never tried.
No.
And I don't think I'd like to try now. You get a lovely view of the cylinder tops. Just watch your head as you look over, so you don't get a clatter from the beam. But now you can see the different size and diameter of the cylinders.
Yeah.
Wonderful, intricate pieces of metalwork holding all of this together.
The governor controls the engine speed and the flywheel ensures its smooth action. At the heart of any steam engine is the boiler. The 3 Lancashire boilers they've got here at Ryhope date back to 1908.
Wow.
My granddad did this for a lot of years.
At that time, boiler making was a major industry. Now there are very few boiler makers left, but Fred has managed to track one down.
Cool, man.
Before we get into this one, that's just interesting, like that has held up so well in about, this is like 100 years, almost 100 years. And it's powering a water treatment facility for a town.
That's crazy, man. That's just freaking crazy.
Yeah, Good old British ingenuity, I guess.
Yeah, man, I like that. That's just crazy. Like when I hear things that weigh this much and getting it in place, and it's back then before like modern machinery, I'm like, oh, my back hurts just listening to that. Because I'm like, that's a lot of people doing a job right there. That means that's muscle, that's grit, that's sweat and tears, getting that thing to where it needed to go.
Man, tell me you're a former construction worker without telling me.
I'm just like, oh my God. They had to build the roof after they put it on. Oh my God. I'm just like, damn.
And I bet you there weren't many people named Tacklebox back then.
No, because
everybody did their part.
They had all died.
Or they died. There was that. There wasn't a lot of finding the board stretcher or finding the left-handed hammer.
No, that was before everyone had to be doing everything right at the same time.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
I'm on my way to a Boilermakers in Bradford. But first I'm stopping off to have a look at a famous Teesside landmark, the Middlesbrough Transporter Bridge.
Tell you what, stood up here, you don't need to stop for a smoke.
No. This bridge was opened in 1911 to carry pedestrians and materials across the River Tees and was hailed as one of the great engineering feats of the time. Carries 250 foot passengers and 300 vehicles every day. I wonder if they'll let me go across with my traction engine.
Probably not.
Fred opened the visitor centre of the Middlesbrough Transporter Bridge 4 years ago. So with a bit of luck, the bridge master will let them take the engine across.
Yeah, there it is. That's Middlesbrough's pride and joy. The biggest transporter bridge in the world. You know. Yeah, and it was built by William Harrell in Glasgow, who actually built the Forth Railway Bridge. And it's supposed to be made in Scotland, transported here in big lumps, and then riveted together. Right, yeah. The steps at that end, they used to be some down this side, and you could walk across for nothing in the morning when you were on your way to work.
I heard one time as workers on the other side had cycled to the bridge, carry the bike up and across, and that way they didn't have to pay.
Yeah, I once went up there, it's bad enough on your own, never mind carrying a bike. But then there's another good story that one the great day when they had the booze up and they opened it, the Lord Mayor fell in the river, you know, you can see his hat bobbing down.
Oh no.
It's all that, you know. Anyway, let's go and have a closer look at it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hey, ready?
All right.
Break off.
I'm actually seeing a list of tariffs from about 1911, and it says a traction engine is the equivalent to 10 shillings. I'd better go and have a word with the bridge master and see if it still stands.
The men of Middlesbrough are famous for building bridges.
They've built a few up and down the world, haven't they? I think didn't they do Sydney Harbour Bridge from here?
One or two rivets in this bridge, isn't there?
The bridge has a travelling car deck, or gondola, which traverses the River Tees. The gondola is suspended by 30 steel cables from a trolley that runs on rails 160 feet up in the air.
Wow!
Goodness gracious.
An electric winder located on the south bank pulls the trolley back and forth.
Man.
It's steady, isn't it? Not wobbly.
The bridge's unusual design lets sailing ships with tall masts freely navigate the channel.
They didn't need to paint it up for us, did they? Nice and smooth. Going at a fair rate of knots now too, isn't it?
It stops when we get to the other side.
Don't drive off till the gap's closed.
No!
Hey!
Oh yeah. Okay. Where is that?
Mine's right here.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Mine's
Okay.
right here. I don't know what yours is. You have that one that we're looking at.
Yeah, I think it's somewhere over there. I'll pull it out later. But that's what I was gonna say, but I forgot it. It's the second time that's happened. But
it's all right, man.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, my dumbass. I thought that you had to like be lifted up to the top of that bridge to be strewn across it. I didn't realize that it was like a hanging thing.
Yeah, me neither, man. I saw it. I was just like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know enough. I'm like, what in the world is that? That's crazy, though. I mean, this is gonna sound so stupid. It's a genius thing because they had to build it so high because of ships. It's like, no shit. It's like the perfect solution in case of if you don't want to build a drawbridge, build that.
Yeah.
But that's huge. That's huge.
No ship, Sherlock.
That's a good one. Good one. Oh my God.
I've been sitting on that for like 30 seconds.
Yep. God, stupid. I love that.
I know.
How much is it?
Really cool.
Yeah. Hi, thank you for watching us cross your bridge.
No problem at all. You want to come and see the workings?
Hey? Yeah. Right.
Wow.
This is the winder, is it?
This is it?
Yeah.
All original.
Yeah.
1911.
Yeah.
Hasn't changed. 500 volts, DC, 30 horsepower motors.
Oh, how long does it take you to get across?
Well, it takes on average 2 minutes. You can time it if you like,
Yeah.
But when I'm not here, you never know what they're up to. We can drive a lot faster.
Seconds so far. Oh, it's going round to the far right, that.
God.
Wow.
About halfway across now.
Minute.
Yeah. You can hear them brakes kicking there.
It's 2 minutes up to there.
Wow.
So it's just a bit less than 2 minutes. Oh, no, not done.
Well, he's driving as per instruction.
Wow.
Right, the next port of call is Israel Newton's Boiler Works at Idle near Bradford.
All right. We'll go see some boilers.
It's 80 miles to Bradford, and the weather's fine.
8-0? Wow.
8-0.
The backbone of my engine, of course, is the boiler, which is needed to raise the steam to make the thing go. A steam boiler is virtually a bomb. If one of these things blew up, in fact one did in America a few months ago, and killed 5 people and injured 40, I believe. You know, you can be lighting a fire in something that's very dangerous and end up as the man in America did, killing 5 people, himself and his own son.
Fred's getting concerned.
All right, somebody smarter than us, please comment below what the devil that was that happened in America, because I don't remember that. Do you remember that, Dan?
Yeah, dude, it was a boiler somewhere in, or not. That's a blip on the news, like however long ago. You know, so maybe I doubt I heard about it.
But if you didn't hear about it, I didn't hear about it.
But you know, we have the water heaters in the houses. Yeah. And those can blow through your roof, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can.
Like
they have enough pressure to fucking go, man. Like,
Yeah.
Anyway, but I think that I saw the Mythbusters did that. They blew
they
one
did.
up, and it went through the house. Like,
Yeah.
Damn. Anyway.
Yeah. Must be nice to have that kind of budget through a Discovery Channel.
Yeah, I know, right? Soon we'll get there soon, Spencer.
One of these days.
We are going to be the test subjects, but it's okay.
Oh, we're gonna be the test subjects?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
No, we're gonna be
You think
the
we're gonna
testees.
actually we're gonna have a show? You're crazy. No, we're gonna be the tested on.
The tested on.
Yeah.
I was trying to get on Discovery Plus or BBC Plus or whatever, whoever wants to take us on.
Yep. But I mean, we'll start slow. But this is awesome, man. This is crazy. Like this is the tour I've always wanted. Going like with someone like Fred through like the meat and potatoes of what makes a place tick.
Yeah.
You know, like this, it just defines so much. It puts so many pieces of the puzzle together for myself. I get
same here, man. Same here.
It's still 10 miles to Bradford. Not only is there no coal in the bunker, but the water level is dangerously low.
Uh-oh.
I think we can reach.
Oh, we're all right there.
We'll reach that. We don't check these very often, I don't think. It seems a bit tight.
Okay.
Plenty of pipe.
We're all right. Can't believe this, can you? Can't believe this.
It always supposed to.
Door will not open now. It's not our day.
No, it's because the way it's hanging, the van's leaning. What do we want worry about that for?
I won't get the screwdriver to open the grid.
Oh, there used to be a bar in the back.
I've got a bar, but it's not been off for a while.
Pull down on the door. Definitely at the top.
Is this another of your burglar-proof ideas?
No, it moves about made of wood, isn't it? That, gentlemen, is not a fire hydrant. It's a stop valve. It isn't a fire hydrant.
Eh?
Not a fire hydrant.
It's not a fire hydrant?
No, it's a stop valve. You better abort this bit of this bloody film, you know.
It's not our day, is it?
It's like cut the cameras.
Not our day.
It isn't. It's
You want to look and try it?
but it isn't. It's for turning people's water off.
Well, best leave it then.
Yeah, it's never been on for bloody years, that. Yeah. Don't know there's any fire hydrants.
You know there's any fire hydrants? No.
The fire hydrants are generally, and as a rule, got a bloody great big letter H painted yellow.
Right. There's one here, Fred.
Eh?
One here, 20 yards further on.
It's got a letter H, has it?
Yes.
What has he got there?
The hose.
Oh, it's the hose. Okay, got
Can
it.
go down a
Hey,
bit.
all right.
We don't get any knots in
We're
the
not
hose
getting any
pipe.
knock. We'll not get any knock.
Eh?
We won't get any knock. Right, it's all yours.
Oh,
Oops.
Though you'll usually find water, eventually,
Success.
coal can be a little more difficult to get hold of.
if you're going on a big journey, I've had friends who, before they set off, they know roughly how far they can get. So they arrange with a coal merchant to, you know, leave some at the pub or something like that, you know.
But wherever they go, somebody always seems willing to help them out.
How are you doing? Well, we're in trouble. We need some coal.
You need some coal.
Fortunately, in Yorkshire, Fred's fans have got all the right connections.
Might just know a coal yard down the road with a bit of coal if you're
that's
stuck.
super, isn't it?
No
Bring some
kid.
bags
Maybe
up.
could. A Willis Jeep.
Yeah, 1942. Not quite as old as your machine.
Yeah. Yeah, is he in, the bigger guy, you know?
They might be out haymaking today, but I could probably get...
coal man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Any particular type?
Well, the bigger the lumps, the better. Yeah.
Right, then I'll go get some.
All right then. Thanks very much.
Bye.
Yeah.
Very
See
See
you
you in
later.
a bit.
Very nice. Very nice.
Man.
Let's hope he's got the goods when he comes back.
The water tanks hold 60 gallons. They're going to be another 20 minutes.
The tired and the weary.
It's all going in now.
Yeah, that's all right. Precious.
We've had this helpfulness. So where we've been, haven't we? Everybody's enjoyed seeing us, talking to us, helping us. You know, so. See what I mean? Thank you, dear. Thank you very much.
Is that all right for you?
That's smashing, yeah.
So I take it out for
Yeah. Are you frightened of...
Back.
Thank you. Tell him it's Guinness, he'll drink it all.
Thank you, dear. You're very kind. Superior service. How did you manage that so quick? Eh?
Welsh steam coal, I believe.
Is it? Oh, brilliant.
Put it in the.
Yeah,
in
well,
the
hang
back
on.
or-
I'm not supposed to have to it, you know.
Well, I can.
Yeah, aye. Oh, well, just tip it in the coal box.
Right then.
Yeah, I've got bladder cancer, you know.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Is that something that's.
Yeah, they can't mend it.
They
you know.
can't?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're full up.
Yeah. Well, thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Nobody's paid him yet.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, thanks.
With the coal and
Man.
water supplies replenished,
Man, that's so neighborly
Yep.
here in Britain. Like,
Yep.
you wouldn't see that in America. I mean, it depends on where you go. Not even in the South. Like, more so these days.
Yeah.
Like, be a better
when?
chance of it, but yeah, you ain't really gonna see
Not
this type of hospitality.
especially not now. Maybe back when this was filmed, maybe there was a little bit left, but definitely not now.
Yeah, they see you struggling, and you're just like, "Hey, let me help you out. I'll run 20 minutes up the road and go get you some coal." And some people around are giving them cups of tea. Like,
freaking
that doesn't happen here.
No. And plus, again, it is freaking Fred. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
he's just legendary, man.
yeah.
I want to know how well known he was before this. Like, had his programs made it onto the BBC before this made it on?
Oh man, I mean, there's certainly some more series before this one that we've been asked to check out, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Because that would also add to his notoriety as well. You
right,
know?
right. This is right before his death, so
Yeah.
then there's a couple more, and obviously the first Dibnah one we checked out was like back in the 70s, I want to
Oh
say.
man, yeah, that
So-
was crazy. Yeah,
His career has expanded a bit.
yes,
Like,
definitely.
I mean,
did.
in the public eye as a TV presenter, not as, I mean, he's been a steeplejack all his life,
So
what
this
I
is
understand.
yeah, no, this is awesome, man. This is just a testament to who he was as a human.
Oh yeah,
You know,
and how much respect he had, how much
Yep.
love he had.
yep.
Fred's getting irritated by a leak that's appeared in his boiler.
Oh,
These holes are only as big as flies' legs. They're not great big gaping holes. But that's a bit of a nuisance, that one, you know. It's when it's not under pressure, there's no there, you know, it's dry. I mean, my steamroller, there were one, it leaked for 2 years. And it was a major job to stop it, you know, and I thought that'd seal up, but it never did. Well, the boiler inspector mustn't think it's going to blow up, so we'll be all right.
These leaks aren't a problem, it's just that Fred's a perfectionist. In the old days, new boilers were put out in the rain to go rusty for 12 months, which sealed them up. But Fred didn't have 12 months. Fred completely rebuilt his engine from a depressing pile of rusty old bits. The boiler was the most challenging part. Being a steeplejack, he couldn't afford the services of a professional boilermaker. He rebuilt the whole thing himself. The boiler uses much more water to climb steep hills. Great strain is placed on the engine as 12 tons of iron slowly hauls itself uphill. But the effort's worth it. Fred is going to visit one of Britain's last boilermakers.
Boilermaking are one of Britain's most important industries. They even have their own Boilermakers Union. And to me, it's a great privilege to go and watch, how they did it in the older days, being myself a bit of an amateur boilermaker.
Nobody told us you lived on top of a mountain.
It is Real Newton's Boiler Works in Bradford. Boilers are still made in the traditional way, using rivets instead of welding. It's run by Mr. Gordon Newton, who is the 6th generation in a family-run business that was founded in 1803.
Hey, we'll leave it here a minute.
Fred's proud of his boiler making, and he wants to show all the best bits off.
Alright,
There we go.
We got the rivets from Barnsley, who are a very nice man, and for the foundation ring and up the new throat plate and round the barrel.
Yeah.
But when we hydraulicked it, everything were all right. But when you think that bloody great tank of water, there's 9 rivets on each side,
Oh, right.
When you go over the bump, boom,
Yeah.
And of course it's bloody leaking,
Yeah.
But I'm not bloody squealing about the leaks, I think eventually they'd stop. Yeah.
Did you replace the box only on that?
Oh, it's got a new box and a new barrel. In fact, the only original plates of the boiler are this plate, top wrapper, and the back head.
Yeah.
We had no bother with any leaks from the,
No.
from the gaskets. Well, I'm telling a lie. It's just fizzing a bit onto the side. You can see a bit of steam coming on it.
Yeah.
We came home and from somewhere at our first trip out, and it was a bloody disaster. So we got back and we had a week off, didn't we? And in the week off, I decided, I got up one morning at 6 o'clock, I thought, I'll get that off, all of that.
Yeah.
Had all pipes off and everything, but time health come. And I got that off and then got going, tap, and all that, you see. And then, they nearly all gone, but I weren't happy. And then another guy come, who's like a larger than life man, and he says, I've got the stuff, he says. It'll block a bloody bullet hole up in an engine block. Then when he's work, when he's gone to sleep. Anyway, and it was £9.99p a bottle full. And I thought, it's worth a try. I didn't really want to put any more chemical in it,
No.
God's natural ways, I think, are better.
Yes, that's right. That's right, yeah.
Anyway, I slung them in, corked it up, and all the leaks went. But sure, after a bit, they bloody come back again. They weren't as bad, but they come back. Anyway, it's not bloody peeing out. There's not a puddle of water on. Like you see some, don't you, steam rally. Like a sieve,
Well, I saw one with a tube leaking.
Ready for 5 minutes. And Fred tells me this is what engine men do. They fall off where it looks comfortable and relax. But I'm just short of a pillar.
His partner's taking a break there, and because Fred's going about to be in hog heaven right now.
Yeah, he is. Oh man.
Man.
Here at Israel Newton's Boiler Works, they manufacture and repair all kinds of locomotive and steam engine boilers. They use traditional plate bending, flanging and hot riveting techniques. Loco boiler rebuild could cost anything from £20,000 to £200,000.
Plenty of rivets.
About it was about 9 tonne here. Various sizes.
Boilers contain steam at a very high pressure, which of course is very dangerous. So the boilermaker has to make sure that the riveting and the plate work is done to a very high standard, or this could lead to an explosion and create mayhem and havoc over a great area.
My father always used to say when I came into the business, he says, never give a man a job to do unless you can do it yourself.
Agreed.
And that's how, in my opinion, all businesses should be run, but it's not so anymore. But
in the modern world of accountants.
exactly, yeah.
Right, take 1/4 of an inch off outside of
Traction engines are an expensive business. When a quote for a boiler repair comes in at upwards of £1,500, Fred was never afraid to have a go himself.
That was for doing a special throat plate for a new boiler we've got going at the moment.
People don't realise, do they, the amount of preparation you've got to do for bend a piece of plate to that. When you tell them how much it is, like,
exactly, £1,500, yes. I know somebody in Lancashire who went somewhere else.
Remains of a folding smoke box.
That's right, that's right.
All right, mate. Come on.
Oh, they were talking about him.
Yeah, that took me a second too.
That's awesome.
Oh man.
Oh god.
Like, it didn't really click to me like all the Thomas the Tank Engine I watched as a kid, like that they're all, steam engines, and all I see in here is, left the parts of Thomas.
Yeah, that's all I see too. I'm just like, oh, this is the graveyard.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Especially if you'll remember last Halloween what we did.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll
That's
just leave
terrifying.
it there. One of the few times I'm actually going to link something above Daniel's face and remember
Maybe.
to it.
I won't hold my
Maybe.
breath. I won't hold my breath.
Wouldn't hold your breath. Yeah. Shit, 17.
Yeah.
The centrepiece of Gordon's workshop is a 1930s press, which makes the curved plates common in boilers of this type.
Gordon, what pressure does it press through this?
It's only about 50 tons, which is quite amazing. That's all you need when you're hot pressing. This is my pride and joy at the moment. We were approached by the Great Western Society about 2.5 years ago with some very old drawings going back to 1904. It's to make a brand new vertical steam rail motor boiler. It's quite something, I think, in most myself. There's 415 tubes in there. There's quite some heating surface.
What pressure?
160 PSI.
That's a lot of weight, isn't it?
Yeah.
People don't realise, do they, when they look at these things, that for every square inch, there's 160 pounds trying to blow it apart.
That's right.
Yeah, it looks to me like a long-term project.
But with something like this, which there isn't one like it in the world to copy or to have a look at, you've got to take your time. If you have a problem,
don't make any mistakes.
No, it's got to be done right first time.
Have we got a good future here, Gordon, in this works?
We've enough work, which is ongoing for 12 months, and the type of work we're doing, which is a mixture between locomotive work and traction engine work, there is a definite future, and with there being a lack of skills, you'll always get the work.
How are you going on about that, about getting people to come in and learn the skills?
Very difficult. You just can't get anybody to. Well, I don't want to wear boiler suits for a start. It's not street cred. Sorry about that. But that is a problem. They don't want the dirt of their hands. A trust is now being formed. Our business would transfer to this other trust, and then from then on we can get young people in and try and make boiler makers of them. People still want traditional type of work. The trust will be the Boiler Skills and Training Trust, and then the subsidiary or the operating company will be Israel Newton 21st Century Limited, and that's how it will go.
And as boiler making heads into the 21st century, Fred and Alf are heading south to visit Sheffield, the city that made the steel for an engine like this.
Alright, that's the next episode.
They'll be visiting a forge where they used to make things like the axles and crankshaft for an engine like Fred's.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll be going to a working museum that tells the early history of steelmaking in Sheffield.
All right. That was
I
a
love
good
this, man.
insight to the boiler making process and water. Like we take water for granted so much. It's good to see, old school ingenuity still making water happen for that town they were in.
It's this whole trip is just fantastic, man. It just, I feel like maybe I've taken for granted so much, and this is just so heartwarming. This whole series that we're on, and just like, man, even in this episode, like he has come to the realization of his mortality. And he is still pressing through, which is just awesome. Like, because he's still laughing, he's still having a good time, and I'm sure there are bad days too, but
of course. I mean, especially with cancer. Of course there's gonna be bad days.
And it's just it's good to see him give it 100%, in his twilight,
And that last little bit about needing to find people who want to make boilers, like, hell, that's still an issue these days with a lot of blue collar jobs, is training and getting generations younger than us that want to do it.
Yep. That's why I feel like as a whole, trades are it's a dying breed. You go to a factory where trades are I guess trades are the job, right? Let's say something like this, a forge. I don't know anyone that can metal work at all. At all. Maybe my cousin, but he's a welder, and that's the only, I would say, tradesman in the family. That's a trade. Right.
He'll have a job forever. Because less and less people want to do his job. He has job security. Which is hard to find, especially these days. Mainly because these are all desk jobs or people jobs. And those are what's the right word? I don't want to use a skilled job. There
you go.
Yeah.
No, I gotcha. And and it's just because that's a highly technical trade. Whereas over here, I would say our trades are more carpentry, electrical, plumbing, HVAC. That's the trades, right? But then you have your metal work.
You can even throw automobiles into that too.
Yes, you definitely could. But metal work is something different. Like I said, I don't know anyone that fabricates metal.
And for Fred uncovering these guys, especially this one, I'm gonna give 2 thumbs up.
Oh yeah,
that one.
This whole fucking journey is awesome.
God. And we're not even halfway through. This is a 12-part series.
I love this.
We get halfway next week.
Hell yeah, man. I absolutely love Fred.
How can you not?
Exactly, man. He's awesome. I love that people just outright respect him and know him and love him. That's just, man, that's nice. Because usually you work in the trades, you're not really looked up to. You're always looked down on.
For the most part. In this country. At least in this country.
Yep.
So, y'all, thanks for watching. Someone around to subscribe and watch another video. Wash your hands, scrub your toes, wipe your ass, blow your nose, embrace the suck.
Unplug and do something epic, guys.
See you in the next one.
Later.
Fellas, we could be that mistake. Let's do this.